Hey guys, so this is kind of an introduction to me because I've been watching ASMR videos since, say, 2014, maybe? 2013, 2014. Anyway, it's been a few years. And I'm not very active in the community at all. I'm kind of one of those like stealth ASMR video watchers. I think I've commented a couple times before on some people's videos. I always subscribe, I always like, and if someone's creating new content every week, I'm there, I'm watching it, and I love supporting new YouTubers, and when I see like related videos on the side, or the suggestions on my homepage, or when I search a certain keyword and someone new comes up, I more often than not will click on it just to see if it's something that I might be into. And I've found a lot of really cool YouTubers that way. The Silent Meow, for one, is one of my favorite YouTubers, and I wish that she would put out more videos because I love the sound of her voice, and she's just so honest and soothing, and I really like that. And it's kind of down to basics. Her videos are very, I like a good ramble, and I like the things she talks about. And of course, the accent that she has is really relaxing as well. It's something that the ear picks up, and it's something other than what I'm used to. I don't want to necessarily listen to a YouTube video, an ASMR video from someone else from the Pacific Northwest, because that's what I hear every day. So it doesn't trigger my ASMR as much, since I'm not used to it. What I like about ASMR videos is when I find something new, and if I've been watching the same ASMR artist for too long, I'll sometimes take a break, and I'll always go back to them, of course. But I take a break because I don't want to get too used to their voice, because I want to find their voice soothing and relaxing, and I want to get that trigger, But I found that sometimes if I watch too much of the same person, that'll happen, and I need to go find something new for a while, and I do that. So the Silent Meow, yeah, I really like her videos. But I guess the purpose of this video is just to talk about ASMR and how I stumbled into it, since this is my first ASMR video, and I don't know, I'm a little bit used to being on camera because I make music, but it's a little bit weird talking to a camera, and I don't exactly know what to do. And I want to make sure that this is relaxing for people, and that my voice is soothing, and that I don't say the word too much. I know that's probably going to happen. So I guess I'll just start with how I got into the YouTube community of ASMR, how I started watching those videos. And of course, it started with someone rifling through a pencil case. It was a video by, oh gosh, I don't remember, it was so long ago, but it was like an art case, and it wasn't exactly a video, it was a still picture of just some scattered art supplies, colored pencils and sharpeners and paintbrushes and paper and things like that. And the recording was what was interesting. So it wasn't even a video, it was just audio. And it was, I don't think it was labeled as ASMR, but I think that because it was so similar to other videos with I don't know if it was tagged a certain way or if it was just because it was labeled as like relaxing pencil sounds or something like that. It might have been something like that. There were ASMR videos on the related videos on the side, or suggested videos. And I clicked on one because I was like, I don't know what that is. And then I watched one, and I think it was the Water Whispers Ilsa, who was one of the first ASMR artists I ever watched, and she is still one of my favorites to this day. Her and Gentle Whispering, Maria, those are both ASMR artists that I go back to time after time. And so I watched a video from Ilsa, and I got it. Like I already knew what ASMR was. I just didn't know that it was called ASMR. I didn't know that anybody else knew what the hell I was talking about, basically. I had been trying to tell my friends about that feeling for years, and they'd be like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Tingles. What do you mean? You mean like goosebumps? And I'm like, kinda. It's a little bit weirder than that, but kinda. And so I just thought back to like all of the times in my life where I'd felt it. Like, someone whispering in your ear, or getting a haircut and hearing them going around your head, and their voice from like different angles, which is why I love binaural videos where, it's a personal attention role play. So, there I go saying again. So I just thought back to all of those times I'd ever experienced it, and I was like, oh yeah, I know what this is, of course. But I had no idea that people had started creating videos in order to stimulate that. And then I realized there was this whole community of people doing just that they were doing this on purpose. I had never thought to do it on purpose. The only time I had ever been able to make myself feel tingly was, I don't know if anyone's ever, probably, I'm sure that someone has done this, like looking back through texts where it was like a really good conversation where it gave you tingles, like either someone complimented you or it just felt good. It was a really good conversation, and it gave you a good feeling, a warm feeling, like feeling loved or feeling supported or encouraged, something like that. I used to go through my texts, some of my texts that I had saved that were like really sweet, or where someone had given me a compliment about something, and even just reading over those, I would just get this just radiation of tingles from right at the base of where my head meets my neck, right at that little bump. That's where it would radiate from. And, in the last few years since watching ASMR videos, I've been able to have like even more, like extending from the top all the way down my spine. I've never had it like in my shoulders exactly or down my arms. Some people say that they've experienced it all over their body. I've never had anything that intense. That would be amazing, but I'll do the scalp, I'll do the spine. That's fine with me. I don't need anything more than that. Just simple tingles. So I just thought that after all this time, I've never attempted a video of my own. I've seen some people that I knew on this Facebook forum. It was a group dedicated to ASMR research that I had joined a couple years back, maybe two or 3 years back. And it was called ASMR Preliminary Research. That was the group, and they had taken a poll of people's different triggers and just general information about like where they feel the tingles, what they feel, what specific triggers make them tingle. So I had taken that poll or that test or survey, I guess I would call it. It was more like a survey. And I had seen some people on there after talking to each other and after me talking to them, a couple of them started to make ASMR videos, and I was taken aback, and I was like, oh wow, cool. These people are just going for it. And this one girl actually was making some pretty good videos that I really liked. She was opening a package with like bubble wrapped and cardboard, and there was a lot of like sticky finger sounds, just really nice. So I just thought that I can't be the only person that likes to watch ASMR videos from a new person. I can't be the only one that wants that kind of back to basic, just whispering or soft speaking, or, you know, I am going to experiment with some triggers in the next few days. I found this great sound in my kitchen. Of course, that's where all good ASMR sounds come from, right? It was a rosemary bottle. It was a little jar of rosemary that it's a glass cylindrical bottle, and then the top is it's black plastic. And I just realized that just by like kind of opening it and closing it, and kind of, you know, not exactly closing it all the way, but just kind of circling around. I've seen lots of ASMR artists do that, and I love that sound. And I found that this specific spice jar, with the glass and the plastic, and the way that it is, the way that jar specifically is designed, sounds really, really good when I do that to it. So I want to try that out. And there's a couple other things in my kitchen that have that kind of sticky fingers sound that I love. I love the sticky finger sound. I love like tapping on cardboard, that kind of sound. The Water Whispers did I think it was a Find Your Trigger type video a couple years back, where one of the things that she did was tapping on a cardboard, like toilet paper insert, the toilet paper tube, and that just made such a good sound. It was almost like an ear cupping sound, but just because the sound like kind of echoes on the inside of the tube, and I really like that. So I want to experiment a little bit with some sounds and see exactly what I like, and think about what other people might like, because I'm not looking to get triggered by this video. I'm probably not going to, but I know that I know what I like in a YouTube video, and I definitely I like it when people kind of slow down with their speech, and it gets a little bit more unpredictable with what they're going to say, and they take time to speak very deliberately, and it's a little bit more calming. I know that I have a tendency to speed up my speech, and I get out of breath when I talk because I have asthma, and I get really excited when I'm talking about things that I like. So I'm going to try to experiment with different cadences and whispering versus soft speaking. I don't know if that's going to sound better or worse, or what my mic will pick up, but I do know that it does pick up the soft speaking, and I personally love softly spoken videos. Sometimes I'll do whisper videos when I'm listening to them, but I like softly spoken videos a lot more. So I'm going to try a few things, and yeah, thank you for humoring me throughout this video. I hope that at least one person found it relaxing or amusing even. I don't know, it might be amusing to some people. Even if you found it stupid or silly, obviously if you got to the end of the video, you thought it was worth your while, so I'll just take that for what it is, and hope that you guys are having a relaxing night, or day, or morning, whatever you're doing. And I hope that you sleep well and that you have sweet dreams if you're ready to go to sleep. So, good night, good morning, good day.